Hello, everybody. My name is Johnn Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 4 of the Midwest Scrubdown. This round, I'm joined by
Emily Rastel.
That's right, one of your hosts of the Midwest Scrubcast. Super excited. We have Michael Peterson versus John Crane. Emily, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Choose Your Champion betting, and while I'm doing that, can you break down those lists?
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. So, player 1, Michael Peterson, is flying Major Von Rig with Daredevil, Outmaneuver, Hull Upgrade, and Afterburners. Commander Malrus is flying just with cluster missiles. We've got Recoil with Predator, Sensor Scramblers, and Ion Torpedoes. We've got Nightfall with Proud Tradition, Ion Missiles, Pattern Analyzers, Sensor Scramblers, and Enhanced Jamming Suite. And then we have little Lieutenant Revis at 2 points with nothing on him.
Small but mighty.
And opposing him, player 2, we have John Crane flying a very stacked Poe Dameron with Heroic R4 Astromech, Proton Torpedoes, Overdrive Thruster, Hull Upgrade, S-Foils, of course, and Black 1. Also, he's got Temmin Wexley with Deadeye Shot, R6D8, Hull Upgrade, Foils, and Heavy Laser Cannon. Then we've got a Resistance Bomber. It's Eden Capel with Automated Targeting Priority, Connor Nets, Proximity Mines, and Ablative Plating. And then rounding out the list, we have Bucket, R1J5, with no upgrades.
I'm upset that they didn't just put Bucket. They should have put Bucket in parentheses and then make the subtitle R1J5.
Yeah, that is confusing. I don't know why they would. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, no one calls him R1J5 in the series. They literally just call him Bucket. I don't know. Yeah.
Sad. Never mind.
It's also sad that Bucket can no longer take Dead Man Switch. I was running Bucket with Dead Man Switch at the end of 2.0, and it was so much fun. You just take this little little Bucket and just run him up in there and just try to explode on something. It was really fun, and sometimes your opponent was like, "Wait, what is this Bucket going to do?
Right.
Where is it going to go and explode on me?"
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
All right. So in this scenario, it is scramble the transmission. As a reminder, it's the light switch scenario. You go ahead, you use an action to claim it. You'll see the players place player tokens on each of the scenarios. Oh, there's the first one with John claiming it. And you can use an action to scramble or have the opportunity to knock off your opponent's token, and you have a possibility of capturing it. Most of the time you do. If you roll a blank, you don't get it, but let's go ahead. Looking at this matchup, you got a favorite either way. If I told you to choose your champion, where would you go?
Oh, man. I mean, I'm a Resistance player, so I love the Resistance. I want the Resistance to win in my heart.
Right.
But FO, it can be strong. Unfortunately, I'm kind of afraid that the FO is going to win this one. There's so many ships over there. There's the bomber with all the tricksy stuff. I don't know. But I think this is a good matchup, though. I mean,
I want to see what John's going to do with the Resistance bomber. We had to double check which bomber this was before the game started, because I was like, wait, Resistance bomber win? But listen, if you didn't know, the Scrubdown is an extended event, so that's why we busted out all the ships, including the Resistance bomber. Let's go ahead and check out that ability.
Yeah, Eden Capel, after you fully execute a blue or white maneuver, if you have not dropped or launched a device this round, you may drop one device. So this is, for anyone who played in 1.0, this is 1.0 style bombing, where instead of bombing during the systems phase, you're bombing after you maneuver. So Eden can drive over somebody and drop a prox mine or a Connernet on them, essentially.
That's right. That 3 forward drop is what you're looking for there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll actually turn the dice on. Looks like we had our first attack. 2 hits, 1 squiggle. Let's go ahead and take a listen in so we know. And here we go. And that sounds like that's 2 damage on the bucket this turn so far. So he's at half points. For measuring that range there, single edge to single edge is what you're looking for, which that was fine. No, natties. So that was Temin firing at Lieutenant Rivas. And with the scramble scenario, we are now at 2 points each. So Bucket takes the first bit of damage in this game. Sad. But I mean, I could understand why, like, you think about the dead man switch, you're like, man, come on.
Yeah, yeah. It's, because fireballs are so easy to kill, and so, when they kill you, might as well just explode and do some damage around you. Although I will say I damaged a lot of my own A-wings with that bucket.
Oops. Now I think in the new changes they give him back.
They gave him back slots, or points, but not the dead man. I think not the dead man, not the illicit slot. Yeah.
Emily's like, no, the dead man slot. It's the dead man slot. Let's be honest.
For bucket, for sure. It is.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so we'll see what I want to see what Eden's going to end up doing in this game. The scramble the transmission seems like. I feel like in Assault at the Satellite Array, Eden might be a better ship because better at area control.
Yeah, sure.
At this one, where you're going to have to use actions to flip the tokens, I think could be a little bit of an issue because you have Von Reg, Recoil, and Nightfall, 3 really squirrely ships that can really move around that Resistance Bomber without too much trouble. But one thing I'm surprised is Michael got them all together. Like what?
Interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Usually the pointy ships don't stay together. It's not so much. I'm curious to see what he's going to do here.
Yeah.
So the center objective is not claimed right now, is it?
It is not.
It is not.
No.
Eden's looking hungry. Let's see. Eden's initiative 3. Well, I guess Rivas has the first opportunity to grab it. Then Eden could
switch it back.
Scramble. Now, what are your thoughts on that? When you have the lower initiative, obviously in Scramble the Transmissions, you have the first opportunity to go ahead and grab it. But should you? I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. It's like, well, now I'm going to focus here because you're coming in. I'm gonna blast you.
Yeah. I think I would lean towards focusing because especially if you are pretty confident that the other person is gonna have, if you're confident that Eden is coming in, then I think you just take the mod if you're lower initiative. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's all a guessing game because that Eden could just do a too hard over towards that joust that's coming in, or and just completely ignore the center. So maybe it backfires, but you're a TIE fighter. You can do it 1 hard the next turn and still get it right, maybe.
That's right. Yep. If not today, then tomorrow. Shout out to Flechette for the sub there, bringing us to 52 subs for the day. Thank you so much. So with 52 subs, we've paid for the gas money so far. We just got to try to get for the hotel. All right, here we go. 3 hard from Rivas. Okay, so not going for
it at all.
The objective center. Looks like the plan is to go after the TIE fighters, but it's kind of lonely. Where?
Yeah.
Rivas, turns out you were bait the whole time.
Oh, neither of them going for the center.
What? What is happening? All right.
Uh-oh.
Little bumpy bump. All right, so we're going to do some train tracks here. So it looks like they decided that it didn't fit the first time.
I guess.
Wait, what? What? No.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, I guess that's kind of lucky.
Yeah, I was
right. Like it turns out that's not bad.
No, I was just about to say, other than losing his action, he's probably fine with that.
Yeah.
It actually sets him up better for next turn.
All right, yeah, Eden is in a spot to actually fire this turn. Here comes recoil, scramble.
Oh,
Does blank
the
it, so
blank.
the token just gets removed. It's nobody's this turn. And second action is going to go ahead and use the... Wow, I'm forgetting the auto
the ship
thrusters?
ability, yeah, whatever.
Auto
Is it called auto thrusters?
Yeah.
It might be called auto thrusters.
That's first edition.
Yes,
Curses, like all the words changing around. Auto thrusters, the ability to do a boost or a barrel roll after performing an action. Nightfall in the newest pointy bit ship, the TIE Whisper, ready to face off against the 3-dice attack Eden. I wonder what the attack is. A myriad of options there on those TIE Whispers, especially with the ability to jam and do a linked action almost off of almost anything into a jam. Almost, not quite. I think they had counted something like 14 different action combinations or something ridiculous.
Crazy.
All right, Tamin moving forward. Gonna drop the focus there. Is the barrel roll? Yes, I was wondering, are the wings in the position? Because right now in that where he was, I don't think he actually had arc. But now the bullseye will be on. He got the focus. He got the barrel roll, which now means he's not going to be losing that attack die.
Yep.
And here we go. We got a little bit of help coming in from Commander Malrus, who I forgot to color code on the overlay. That's fun. Let's do that. Is Malrus in range to? Oh, all right. Offense.
Okay.
Offense is where Michael's headed. At is like I don't need no stinking objective points if you're dead. I think it could. I don't know. This is one of those where I think I would have taken it, the objective, only because it puts you in the 3-1 ahead, right? Because Michael's got those two, Johnny's got this one. So
yeah,
I could have been a big.
Yeah, it's one of those things where sometimes if you ignore those objectives a little bit, it can sneak up on you. And I don't know that he's in like a really solid joust position either. Like, I mean, sure, he's got probably all of his guns on something, but
Legionnaires in the chat asking how's the turnout. I think we had 42 players at the start of the event.
Yeah, we had 42, and then there were some drops because people had conflicts and whatnot. But yeah, we ended up with 42 registrations.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was pretty amazing. Like we've been really happy with the turnout. Like it was just perfect. Like our cap was 48, and we had 42 register. Like that was really good. And honestly, I think if we'd had the full 48. Not everyone would have fit very comfortably into the space that we have. Like the store told us, 48 is the maximum, and we're looking around going, I don't know about that. I don't know if 48 is really but the 38 that we've got playing today, it's been great. Like we've got a nice generous amount of room for everybody, and it's been great. Miniature Market here in St. Louis has been a really excellent host for this tournament.
I didn't know until I started talking to you guys about coming. I didn't realize that Miniature market like had a store. I
yeah.
I just kind of mentally imagined it just like a warehouse somewhere that just shipped out board games.
They do have a big warehouse, but they
Yeah.
also have several store locations here in St. Louis, and they are really great places to come and play, and they have been really great about hosting this tournament for us. It's been awesome.
No, sorry, it is not turn 0. We're on turn
Oh, yeah.
2. Sorry about that. Actually, no, this is 3. Some Legionnaire says, "Oh man, I've only been to the warehouse." Yes, we are in. It's a really nice game store. Really nice game store.
Yes, the one we're at on Manchester Road is really big. They've got a huge gaming room. Yeah, it's really nice. If y'all are in St. Louis, you should check it out.
And there's like, I think this is probably one of the most peaceful views I've had while commentating. There's trees everywhere. We're on a mountain. it's quite nice.
Yeah, there's this nice little treesy, hilly area in the suburbs of St. Louis. Yeah, it's picturesque.
All right, well, here we go. It's action time. We got a 4-dice attack coming in from Tem and Wexley. Let's see what we get here. Malrus is active this turn. Two hits and a crit. Spend the focus out. So that's one less mod there. Ooh, Revis missed the opportunity. Oh, no, he got the target lock. Sorry. I was looking for the target locks.
Yep. Ooh, netties.
Okay, sure. Hit, crit.
Oh. Shield on Temin, I think.
Shield on Temin. All right, cool. We're going to go with cluster missiles here from Commander Malrus. Not sure if Poe's in range for the bonus attack here. Starting into Temin. 3 hits. Takes 1. All right, so no bonus attack there. Here's Temin shot. He's choosing violence here. And that's going to be 2 into Revis.
Could kill him, technically. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah,
That's
shields.
right. He's got a shield.
What's structural damage? So -1 agility there on Lieutenant Revis. Spending of 8 on Bucket. Safe. The little robot that could. I believe in you. Matt Carey, one of the other scrubs in the chat, says the St. Peter's location is the most popular location for X-Wing in the STL area, but the miniature market store where the tournament is always has room on the weekends.
Yeah.
I'm sure the other store is popping, but yeah, it might not have been any room there. Probably with other things going
there's not
on.
as much game space over at the St. Peter's location, but there is a lot more X-Wing being played out there. If you're ever in St. Louis on a Thursday night, there's a bunch of people that play X-Wing on Thursdays in the St. Peter's location.
And that was one shield down, Eden into Nightfall. And here we go. A range 1 into Temin from Revis. Has a target lock. Doesn't need it. Shield and a card.
And there is a hull upgrade on Temin, so that's... is that half then? No, that is still half because there's 7 health. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's half on Temin.
So somebody had asked, who's commentating with you, Dion? This is Emily Rastel.
Hello.
Marler's ability goes off there. All right, and then what's our scoring here for Scramble? So Peter is going to end up with 2 more. And 1 over there for John Crane. So let's see if we match 4-3, 4-3. Bingo.
Yep.
It's kind of hidden in there. It's right there.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Hard to read. Yes. All right.
Oh, that's a great shot. Very determination. Looking at the table, all the angles. I think my favorite use of that camera now is the thumbnails. Because before we would make like different backgrounds, but it feels, I don't know. But Will Hagwood was the one who had the idea. Dion, we have this camera now. Just make sure you get at least 1 shot.
Yeah, and then you can pull that out from the thumbnail.
Like it's the background. I was like, duh.
Yeah.
So shout out to Will.
Perfect.
So Emily, tell us your X-Wing story, your X-Wing origin story.
Oh, mine?
For people who don't know you, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I have been playing X-Wing since very late in 1.0. Myself and my husband, Clint, who's also on the Midwest Scrub podcast, we started playing, I think it was spring of whatever year 2.0 came out.
Okay.
I don't remember which year that was, but maybe like 2018 or something like that.
Years mean nothing
I don't
anymore.
even know. I know. Ever since COVID, I don't even know what years mean. It's like, I don't know. But so yeah, we started playing. My husband is a huge Star Wars fan, and so he is just like super into everything Star Wars. And he saw this game. We were in the game store, you know, and he saw this game. Someone was telling him about. Well, they told him about Armada, and they told him about X-Wing. Some guy that was there working at the store, and he was interested in both, but X-Wing was kind of the easier like entry point because Armada's a bit more like, you know, all those big ships all over the board and everything. So he was like, we'll start with X-Wing. And so we went to that store. It was another St. Louis store, not Miniature Market. We went to that store, and someone there told us, oh, they on Friday nights they play over here, and it just like
became a thing.
It just became a thing. It went from there, and we've been playing at St. Louis, you know, ever since. And my X-Wing career has been very unglamorous. I've not won anything or done anything too crazy. I think the highest I've ever placed was at the St. Louis Grands. I made it to top 16, maybe something like that, you know. But that's I'm not a highly successful competitive player, but you know.
Here's the thing, though, right? You still got top 16 in something that's hard. It's never easy, and
that was my one shining moment of glory. We had like a 70-person field, and I made it to top 16. That was my one moment of glory. But no, I'm kind of a good guys faction player. You know, a lot of resistance. You know, some rebels and Republic. As I mentioned before, I have a lot of sympathy for the resistance cause here in this matchup.
Come on.
But yeah, and then, you know, after playing for a few years, we started a podcast with a couple of our other friends. You know, our friend Dan, one of the other members of the podcast, he had started a blog actually originally. It was a blog, and we did the blog. He kind of recruited me and Matt. Actually, I recruited myself because I said, hey, Dan, there's a lot of typos in your last blog post. Do you mind if I help you with that? And he was like, sure.
Nice.
And so that's how I ended up working on the blog. And And so we did the blog for, I don't know, a year or so. And then at some point we were like, all these podcasts were taken off, yours included, of course. And we're like, we talk about X-Wing a lot. Why don't we just record it and see if anybody wants to listen to it? And it turns out there are a few people out there who do, luckily, and we greatly appreciate those people.
That's awesome. Make sure to go ahead, download it. I'm sure it's everywhere. Podcasts.
Yes, it's on all the normal podcast feeds. Yes, we're hosted on Anchor, but you can find it pretty much anywhere that you would get your standard podcasts. The Midwest Scrubcast. We're a semi-competitive but also quite casual-friendly podcast. We're also not like strict X-Wing, run down all the news. We're more of like a casual, just sitting around the table talking kind of cast. So if that's your thing, definitely check us out.
Do it. This is a very tough question for you, Emily. Is Republic really a good guy faction from Apostasis?
That is a philosophical question there, and I guess I could see arguments both ways. Yeah.
There you go. That sounds like a debate I want to see in the chat. I guess it depends on where the snapshot of the Republic is, right? Are we talking? But I guess the clones. Nah, it's all bad. I've decided. It's all bad. All right, here we go. We are on the move now. Looks like something is getting marked. Here we go. Lieutenant Revis, the first one to move. 5 straight scramble is what I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I bet he's going for that objective.
Because there's nobody by there, so there's nobody who can test it.
Yeah, no reason not to. Yep, he's doing it. All right.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, that's big for Michael. He's up right now 3-1 on those objectives.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
listening to the table audio, he thought he was like trying to purposely bump.
Yes, he was trying to one bank right into that bomber. Yep. But instead he got the rock.
And ends up taking 2 damage.
2 damage. Well, that bomber's fat. It can take it, hopefully. Oh no, he forgot.
Go ahead.
He
let him
forgot
know.
Snap was stressed. Yep. So he is going to be actionless. He cannot scramble that transmission.
That sucks.
That's rough. I mean, he's going to be he's going to be kind of out of the fight anyway. I guess it's not the end of the world if he takes one more turn to do that scramble while he's turning around.
Yeah, I think
that's rough.
Probably what feels bad is, ideally you could have scrambled here, right? If you'd done the 2 bank, and then next turn you use it to turn around.
Calendar,
but now
yeah. An extra
got to use 2 turns.
Yep.
Wookie Barber, thank you so much for the sub. Been subscribed for 20 months. So here we go. Nightfall, dropping the focus there. After bumping into Eden, will have a range 0 attack. Going to be trading there. Nightfall, probably going to try the action again. You get another chance at it. Failed it earlier. And now Michael is up 4-1 on the objectives.
Yeah, and there's nothing Poe can do to change that, so this is going to be a tough round objective points-wise.
Is it going to be 5?
Oh, that's true. If Mallard, yep, he's...
Emily, I think this might lock the game right here. 5-0. You need a blank. Oh, John. oh, John, you're so lucky, buddy.
Yep.
If you're playing Scramble the Transmissions, that 5-0 turn, that kills you. That's the end of the game.
Yeah. John's got to do a lot of damage here to make up, even for those 4. He's got to do damage here to make up for that.
1 straight. Focus target lock. I'm not going to pick up the stress. Doesn't matter. I've come to murder. So now you have Michael deciding whether or not he wants to hunt right now, Temin Wexley. There's the strain. Shout out to Michael. Michael's got the official GSP Von Reg card, 3D action. If you look right here, it's got it right there. Yeah, the people who get they get the paper card and the plastic card, you stack it on top and it makes like a 3D effect.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep.
Oh, big money from John Crane.
That's what he needs.
Hit crit from Malorus. Hull breach on.
Oh, and a hull breach.
Malorus.
Okay, that could matter. So the bomber definitely has a shot on Malorus. Does Bucket might also too? I can't tell from that
It's
angle.
close. It's very close.
Oh, outmaneuver into Temin. That's gonna hurt, maybe.
That's
Oh,
money.
that is definitely gonna hurt.
2 hits and a crit. He's gonna take it all.
Oh,
Double damage will do it. What do we got?
what's? Oh my God! Direct.
Got him. Temin goes down.
Forgetting that stress. That was
9-3. Oh. This one's gonna be ugly, Emily. This is gonna be ugly.
I mean, yeah, if he kills Malorus, he only gets 3 points back. Man, yep, this is about to roll downhill.
This Malorus into bucket now. 1 hit for 2. This is using her ability. Takes 1. She's down to 2 hull. Looking for that bullseye.
Hard to tell.
Yep. So no bullseye for the 3rd dice. Takes 1 more, but lives. Here we go. Recoil going to try to finish it off here. Just need 1 more damage into bucket. Denied.
Nope. Oh, that's right. The bomber's on a rock. He can't shoot.
So nothing.
Yep, this is going to be rough.
So he's going to go Malra, see if he can shore up some points here. Oh, no focus out there.
No.
And with that, Michael scores 1, 2, 3, 4
Yep.
to
None.
John's 1.
No, none, because that middle one just got...
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Oof. All right. So that's 13-3.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, maybe he starts looking for those alternate win conditions. I just want to see Eden drop something on, use his ability, drop something on someone. You know, if he can do that, maybe we'll call that a win. Oh, someone in the chat asking how many rounds we have. There are 5 rounds today.
Yep. It's fine. I think Michael did it backwards from what is on the table. I think he gave himself red.
Yeah, he did give himself
John
red.
blue. So that might look a little confusing there. But just so y'all know. Is there a cut tomorrow? Emily?
There is a cut tomorrow. There is a top 16 cut, so we will be having 4 rounds tomorrow as well. Yep, and that will be starting probably 10:30ish, maybe. The store opens at 10, so we'll get going as soon as we can after that.
Okay. I try to get going. Most of my stuff will be set up already, so you don't have to wait for me.
Yeah.
We'll get going. We'll probably be, let's see, this is round 4. Probably be done around now, right? 6 o'clock. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Well, the store closes at 6, so we're
okay. Yeah, we gotta be out.
So we gotta
go.
We gotta go. Tomorrow we're gonna be really on the schedule.
All right, cool. That's not too bad. That means I might get home before midnight.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. my wife asked, "Are you gonna be home Sunday or Monday?" I was like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, because of the store hours, we'll be trying to get this one done with as early as possible tomorrow. So,
what time does the store close today?
Not till 10, I believe. So we've got a little more room today. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, William Hagewood in the chat. My boy. Will Hagewood's going to be holding it down in Richmond, Virginia next week for the Richmond Open. Should be a good time.
But are they using new points? That's the question.
That's the question. Will, we gotta strong arm them into doing it. You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, Richmond, you got me to come out. New points. Let's go. Yeah, we had a week. We're fine.
Yeah. No, had it been more than like a day, we totally would have gone with the new stuff. I mean,
exactly.
We very badly wanted to see, like, especially some of the scenario changes and stuff like that. We really wanted to see some of that on the table, but with 24 hours notice, it just it wasn't going to happen for this one.
Oh, Emperor's Canaries, who is saying Richmond is using new points. Praise be. Let's go. Awesome. And Isofane in the chat says, by the way, huge congrats again on the upcoming addition to the family. Yes. Super excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My second baby girl. She's coming in November.
Awesome.
So super excited. That's why the GSP calendar goes till November. Or actually goes to October.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm like, what's happening after that? I don't know. I have no idea. Praise the counsel of Chris. That's good. Yeah, Chris Allen is our marshal for the Richmond Open.
Nice.
I tried Scramble and Chance and love the improvement. What's a change that was made to Chance engagement?
You score points passively now. As long as you're contesting, you score a point each round, and if you're sole contesting, you score 2. So it kind of accelerates it on the same curve as the other 3 scenarios now.
Okay, interesting. My friend Gordon Berg in the chat says November 5th is the best day in November. I wonder what's on November 5th. Probably not his birthday. Yes, she is due November 16th.
16th, okay.
16th. Boo. I mean, let's see, 10 days before. I mean, that's not
It could
unheard
still
of.
happen.
It could still happen, yeah.
Yeah.
My first daughter was a week early. Actually, I don't know if I've shared the story. Induce early? No, that's not safe. Doctor, we're going to induce. Why? Because my friend Gordon. So my wife came to my orchestra concert. I'm an orchestra teacher, right?
Yeah,
Full time. And like I'm putting chairs away, and I see her like picking up chairs. I'm like, "What are you doing? Why are you?" She goes. I feel fine. I'm like, all right, girl. You do you, girl. That's fine.
Yep.
So she's helping me do that, and she thinks she's just having like Braxton Hicks contractions or something.
Yeah.
And then. I see her at home. Like, we're getting ready for bed. She's like touching her stomach. I'm like, "You okay?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And then that night we had like TV drama level of like the water breaking in the bed, and I get "We gotta go," like a tap on the shoulder. It was great. And the funny thing is, I have another concert setup thing again, so it would be hilarious if we do back-to-back concert babies. That'd be funny. Oh, and here we go, Eden.
Dropping a prox mine.
That's Eden using his ability to be in the way. Nightfall just hang it. Why play risky? You're up 13-3 right now. I get it.
Yep.
Here we go. We have Nightfall, 2 banking down again. Honestly, this turn for Michael, he's keeping it real safe. He's not overextending himself. He just wants to make sure that he continues leaning on those scenario points. He doesn't have to be super aggressive.
Yeah.
And focus rotate is the call. Also, before I forget, shout out to Tequilasaurus Rex and to Steve Eck or Steve Ock for the sub. Thank you so much. Don't forget to use that Prime Gaming sub. They changed the name, but it's the same thing. You get 1 free Twitch sub a month. You do have to click it each month. It doesn't auto-renew, but thank you to everybody who does use that here on GSP. All right, hard 2 to the outside.
I wonder if that's where Poe's going.
Got it. So here we go. Reclaimed. So Michael's got all 5 right now.
Yep.
He's got 5 out of 5 by claiming that center one with Malris.
Yeah, all of John's ships are just kind of clustered in the center. He can't do much about those objectives out in the corners.
All right, gonna barrel out to the outside. Get ready to turn in next turn. Also, gets out of the way of any shenanigans from Eden next turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's flipping the foils. Oh, is he gonna end up on the rock?
Oh, he wanted to overdrive thruster over to where Malorus is.
Yes.
And Malorus blocked it. Yep, this is another rough turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can't use the ship ability on Von Rig. Just 1 second.
Oh, okay. All right, rolling back Von Rig here, and in the meantime, Poe has taken one objective in the center instead of doing his overdrive thruster, so John's got one objective now for all the good that will do him.
There are many like them, but this one's mine. Here we go. Michael going in with the TIE Fighter shot. Out the back arc into Eden. Takes 2. Shield in a hole. John going for that range 1 shot.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Spends the focus. That means we have a shield gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy mistake to make on Von Rig because you're doing blue maneuvers most of the time.
Yes.
So you're like,
right.
of course I can do it. Why couldn't I?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Bucket trying to get revenge here on Von Rig. He's strained.
Hey, there we go.
Four to 1 there. Score is 17-4.
Mm-hmm.
So John, essentially, in order to not lose in the next turn, he's got to claim at least 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
He's got to hold on to 3. Make sure that Michael doesn't have more than 2.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 3 of them would put Michael over the top.
So I haven't had a chance to look through all of the changes that happened because I was driving last night.
Oh, sure.
What's your favorite? Anything that like stands out for you right now?
I haven't looked at every single one of them either, but I've seen a lot of people talking about stuff. I'm just happy that they adjusted the scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that the scenarios have been a little too like samey. You know, like I like that they're experimenting with making one of them. I think it is this one. The Scramble the Transmissions is now going to be 3 objectives instead of 5. So that's cool. That kind of mixes it up a little bit. I like the no scoring on round 1. You know, kind of give people a round to set up. Like
people like that, right?
Yeah.
It's that game of chicken. You look at each other like, will you? You get one, a couple turns to still do that. I'm a fan.
Yeah. So no, I think I'm specifically looking forward to seeing what that does to the scenarios. I'm not sure. I honestly haven't looked a lot at what they've done as far as changing points and slots and all that stuff. I haven't dug into that yet as far as how that changes the list, but I'm really looking forward to seeing if the tweaks to the scenarios are going to be beneficial. Yeah.
So there it is, 17-4.
Yep.
James and Michael inside of our GSP broadcast ship. I've been saying I have to figure out like a backstory for the ship, because what I want to do, kind of my idea is like, because I have 4 different one of these panels. I have 4 different ones. So if I'm doing a big event, I just use them all. But for traveling, it's really only realistic to bring one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring a different one to every event, right, as I'm carrying them around.
Yeah.
It's just like you're moving around the ship type of thing. But I wanted, like, what kind of ship is it? What is its name? Build a backstory for it. Hopefully have the people help out a little bit with that one.
Yeah. You got a lot of creative people out there in your community. I bet they can come up with something.
And it looks like dials are set. This is most likely our last round going into it here.
It seems unlikely that Johnn is can just cover the distance out to those objectives in this next turn. Like, it's Poe could probably get there if Eden gets out of the way, but I don't know.
So Selbrun is saying that with Scramble being only 3 objective points, you can kill stuff and make out for those points and race 20 a bit slower.
Okay.
Just have a chance to... It changes the game, right? It changes the game, which I'm a fan of. I know this one, Scramble the Transmission, was one of them that Marcel had a big problem with. And after talking to him, I was like, he was right, because it's a 5 points to the entire game every round. Like, you're really speeding up that clock.
Yes.
So by making it only 3 is good.
Yeah, and it also has a tendency to snowball, just like what we've seen in this game, where if somebody kind of grabs the ones that are on the outside and then the other person kind of gets stuck in the middle, there's just no good way to come back, because you can't get out there. Just like John's having this problem right now, you can't get out there to change it. So it's easy for something to kind of snowball after a couple of rounds like this. And yeah, I'm hoping that taking it down to 3 will prevent some of that snowball.
Oh, and there's no more roll to take over the satellites. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So it's guaranteed.
It's also guaranteed. No feels bad if I rolled a blank.
Sucks to suck. Yeah, sounds like I have a lot of work to do before Monday's podcast.
There were a lot more changes than I expected, to be honest. Like, I mean, of course, we expected some points changes and whatnot, but I did not expect this many changes to the scenarios. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Shout out to our AMG overlords.
Indeed.
Putting in the work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ferrix19 said the Golden Light. I like that. Flagship of the GSP Navy. Golden Light. I like that. I think we just found it. I think we just found it.
That's nice.
Look at easy. Ask and you shall receive.
Indeed.
Debating his action there after turning in. So Bruce says, try listening to a podcast on your way home.
Yeah, let somebody else catch you up on it.
Has somebody released one
Yeah, I
already?
was just about to say, I actually don't know if anyone has.
Hello. Help me out, yo. No, this is your job, Dion. Let's see. Has anybody? If anybody, it's like the crates yelling in a car somewhere. Would be my best chance, most likely. Let's take a look. No, we all release in the beginning of the week. That's the thing. No. And Dion has spoken about AMG banning hull upgrade. Yes, I have, and I approve 100%. It's the worst upgrade for streamers. It's the worst one. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can get somebody in our Discord to just read me the rules while I drive.
There you go.
That would be legitimately helpful. Please. All right, Poe reaching. He knows the condition. I got to flip some of these.
Yep.
Scramble.
Yep. Poe's got it.
Oh,
he didn't even get it.
Is that the third one we've seen fail in this game?
I think so. I think
Second
that's
one
the
for
third
Johnn.
blank we've had, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, since Eden apparently didn't get that one there, I guess Michael is looking at getting to 20 points.
Boosts.
Von Reg doing his best to avoid giving up any final points to Eden there.
So we have a couple of ships out here without any shots. Von Reg, Poe, don't have anything. One hit. Safe. We're to initiative 4. Recoil doesn't have anything. Nightfall.
Yeah, not many shots at all.
Range 2 from Eden. 2 hits. And spend the focus.
Yep. It's all good.
We move to the initiative 1s. Hit crit at the bomber. And with those natties, they're going to count it up. That's going to be it. Congratulations, Michael Peterson locking it in with the scramble the transmission, being able to scoop up those objective tokens and score 20 to 4. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.